Hello chaps, John with you again, and I'm just doing a quick update on the Joe Group build and what I'm up to. I started yesterday getting all the bits and pieces, and I've the figures done, not painted yet. I just have them assembled, and I've used NATO black on them, and that helps to show up any imperfections and any further work I need to get done to them. So I'll just change the angle of this and we can take a look at the bench and see what I'm up to. Okay, so we move that way. Whoops, daisy, there we go. Now we're on the bench. Okay, so what have we got at the bench? Start off, I got the figures. Like I said, I haven't done. I'll show them to you in a minute. I just need to kind of clear this stack of stuff here with the figures, which is a great Zvezda set. It's kit number 3526, Red Army Infantry. I've got some telegraph poles. Always handy to have telegraph poles, especially if you're doing a street scene. I've got, of course, the T-34. Can't be a T-34 group build without a T-34. And I've got this box of goodies that my good friend Simon, Mr. Kemp from 135 Diorama Builds, has sent me on. Sent them on to me some time ago, and I've used some already in an earlier dio, so I'm starting again, using back into them again. And we've got some nice bricks, wall sections, and cobblestones, and God knows what else. Lintels, more bricks and sections, and God knows what else. So I'm sure I'm going to get utilise them and get some form of building-ish type thing. Nicely destroyed, of course, nicely destroyed, because it is wartime and we have to destroy things. So here's my board. Yes, it's just a piece of veneered chipboard, simple as that. That's all I'm using, just a large piece of veneered chipboard. Oops, a daisy, it's let me see, it's 12 inches and another 8 on top of that, so it's about 20 inches long by 12 and another 2.5, about 14.5 inches wide. It mightn't end up being this full size because I might cut it down, depends on how big I actually want this thing. But this is my starting block, shall we say. So we'll have a quick look at the figures. Like I said, I have them assembled and NATO blacked, so they're black Russians. Anyway, I told you before, don't stop with the jokes. Right, we've got these figures. They're lovely, lovely figures. They really, really are. They're very, very nice, nicely detailed. There we go. The old auto zoom in this thing, it kind of it takes a second or two to zoom, so I do apologise for that. But they're nice. They are lovely, lovely figures. They really are. It's very hard to tell now being all black, but they're good. They're nice, and they went together very easily, very nicely indeed. Had no problems in the assembling of these. They're a nice set, and for a tenner you can't go wrong. There's that little, so you get 8 figures and a little Maxim machine gun, all that for a tenner. How about that, lads? You know, Zvezda, little less quality for a lot less price, as someone commented on one of my previous videos. So what am I going to do with the figures, telegraph poles, blocks, and a T-34? Give you a rough idea, lads, and I'll give you a kind of a sneak peek as what I'm going to do. So I'm going to have a road heading at an angle, right, 45-degree angle, or I'm not going to be too specific of the angle. A rough road going this direction, and you know, it's going to have sort of a line of rubble, houses, bricks, whatever. And I have a T-34 already made from a previous one. I won't be actually using this, although you never know, I might repaint this one and have 2 T-34s. We'll see, stay tuned. And this 30, it's going to be, you know, going up over something, which is why I haven't built this one yet, because I need to play around with the suspension and see, you know, whether, you know, the wheels to be up and down, so that the so it looks as if it's not just like that, you know, put on top of it. It's not going to look silly. It's going to be nicely kind of fitted into it. So that's roughly what I'm going to do, roughly what a rough outline. Everything, as you know with me, is subject to change. I have changed my mind a few times in the past, but once I set out myself with a basic idea, I think I'll walk away with that. So anyway, it's definitely going to have the T-34, it's definitely going to have those figures, it's definitely going to be on this board, and it's definitely going to have buildingsy type things and telegraph poles and all that kind of stuff. So stay tuned. Hopefully I have another update during the week, during next week, since today is Saturday. It'll be next week. Might even have a little mini update on my bum on Monday. Stay tuned, we'll see, you never know. I know you can only see the corner of my mouth here, the guy moving every now and then. If I pull back you won't see me at all, but there we go, I'm still here. That's going to be my my proposed entry, shall we say. As in, you know, nothing is written in stone. Not yet anyway, hopefully. So, like I said, stay tuned. I'll have an update for you next week and a little bit of a further update on my bum. So, catch you up during the week, lads. Stay safe and don't forget, go out and buy yourself a kit, build it and enjoy it. This is John, signing off.